Hey everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me to share with you all, and this week we are planning for the week of January 23rd to January 29th, which is the last full week of January, and I am using the Frozen Woods kit from ScribblePrintsCo along with the hollow and sparkly hollow foil bundle, which looks like snowflakes in the distance and is so pretty with this kit, and I love it so much. I like all the cool toned colors. It's very wintry vibes for January, but something different to like the pastel colors that I usually love to use during January. So I love the way that this kit turned out. What else? I'll be honest with you. This is my 7th time recording this voiceover for this plan with me, just because I was like, I don't really know what to talk about. I was like, I could talk about how the fact that January went by so quickly, but I think it just went by average, not by January standards. Because I feel like sometimes January just drags on and you're like, is it still January? I feel like February came pretty quickly. But I don't know. Also, I thought today was Thursday and I thought it was my last day of work for the week. And it's not. Right now I'm recording this and it's February 1st. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm so tired. But how boring is it to always listen to me saying how tired I am Monday through Thursday? We get it. You need a nap. But I am napping, people. I am. I'm just so tired. Wham, wham, wham. Yeah. I guess I could talk about what happened this weekend, but I'm saving that for the end of the plan with me, Friday to Sunday. And I feel like Monday through Thursday is getting so standard, and I'm like, ugh, it's getting so repetitive. But that's my life. Monday through Thursday is standard. It needs to be very military, operational. Comes home. I don't even know what time I come home. Whatever time I come home, then I need to go on my little walkie workout, except for Wednesdays. And then I try to do it on Thursdays and it doesn't work out on Thursdays. So I save it for the weekend. But I do my little walkie workouts. I watch Pressure Cooker. I get upset that I can't watch more Pressure Cooker on Wednesdays and Thursdays because I'm not walking on the treadmill. And then it's 9 o'clock. I take a melatonin. I wait for it to kick in. I'm in bed by 9:30, by 10 the latest, and hopefully by 10:30 I'm asleep. No pressure if I'm not asleep by 10:30 is what I've learned to tell myself, and hopefully I'm asleep by 10:45. If it's 11 I'm asleep, I'm not totally happy, but I get enough sleep as long as I'm asleep by 11. Past that, I don't remember the last time I stayed up that late, but that's because we've created this whole system of my little bedtime routine Monday through Thursday. Well, I guess Monday through Wednesday. Sunday through Wednesday, Sunday through Wednesday. Yeah, that sounds more right. Wow. What a tangent that was. And this is going to be the keeper of a voiceover too, isn't it? Yeah, we're just going to keep it. Okay, let's talk about my sidebar. It's the same thing every week. Actually, I think it's a little different this time because I'm not doing a tall box. Yes, it is a little different. We haven't not used a tall box. This is the first time this year I'm not using a tall box. Okay, go off. So I put down 2 habit trackers, and I did make my own little no ink. I made script stickers of my habit trackers, but this was also a pre-planned putting down the base bit. So I did write those in, but then everything else is no ink, except again for the check marks. I'm still debating on whether or not I want the check marks and the X's to be ink or not. I guess I just don't show me doing any of the sidebar except for the habit trackers, but that's because I had to wait to make the stickers that would go in the sidebar. And then I hadn't totally figured out how to record that part post putting down the sidebar. But I figured it out. Next week it will be you'll see the sidebar. I mean, it's just gonna be me putting down script stickers, but you will see the sidebar. So what I have in the sidebar is actually the 2 habit trackers. Then I put down not the square box sticker from the kit, but the one that's a little smaller than it, and then a half box sticker, a fancy a pattern washi strip sticker, and then an ombre heart checklist. And then the 2 stickers that I put down in the sidebar were just a couple hugging because I had a really nice weekend with Nick, so I put that in there. And then I put a football sticker from Paper and Milk in green, and I wrote "Go Birds" because the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. Sports. Okay, so moving on to day by day. Monday, I had a nightmare, and I will tell you about my nightmare. It involved me stealing a truck, someone telling me they were going to report it stolen so I don't get caught, and then I woke up and I was like, how does that make any sense? But in my dream, that was a very valid thing to do, was to report the truck as stolen so I would not get caught. I don't know. It wasn't a very scary dream, but I woke up and my heart was pumping. And then I remember also being in the truck in my dream, and I think Nick was like driving the truck, and he was like, where do we go now that we're like outlaws? I was like, Disney World, because obviously that's the most rational place to go. Disney World. So I put in that I had a little anxiety nightmare. Then after that, I put that I binge watch TikTok before work, because for some reason I just can't read. I can't get myself to read on Mondays. I will try though, unless the book is like really good or it's an audiobook, then I will read on Mondays. But like picking up a book and reading it on the bus, I'm just like, I can't do it. So I binge watched a lot of TikTok videos before and after work. Then I went to work, and when I got home, I worked out. I did my little treadmill walk. This week I did like the 7 incline for 30 minutes on 3 miles per hour. I think that was this week. And then this week that I'm in while I'm making this, I am at 7.5 incline. Woohoo! Then I cooked dinner. I think I had spaghetti and meatballs this day. My mom had bought frozen meatballs and made spaghetti, but I needed to make more spaghetti. And then I was like, I know a better way to cook these frozen meatballs to make them taste gourmet. You can't make frozen meatballs taste gourmet, but I tried. So I cooked dinner for me and my mom, and then I edited the prosperity plan with me, and then I just watched a lot of TV. I caught up on some TV shows. The works that you do on Monday when all the TV shows come out over the weekend, or like Thursday to Friday. Next, on Tuesday, I binge watched more TikTok videos on the way to work. And then I put in that I had a hygiene appointment because my schedule at work got so blasted. And by blasted, I mean there were a lot of openings. So another hygienist also had a few openings. So I was like, hey, you want to clean my teeth? Because I have not gotten my teeth cleaned since last April. And so I ended up getting my teeth cleaned, and it felt great. Then I was at work the whole time, so I marked work. After work, I read some of the Love Con, which was a really cute book about these it's like very nerdy romance novel book where one of them is a contestant on a cosplay competition show, and then she's like a finalist with somebody else, and then they have to, whatever the final challenge is, they have to do it at home, and it turns into this whole like fake dating thing. And I enjoyed the book. I gave it 3 stars, but like I enjoyed it, but some of the dialogue was like super cringy, and I can read some cringy things. Like I am not above the cringe, but when I start to like feel like it's cringy, like that's when you know. Like it was just weird the way like they were showing each other affection was just very like sweetheart babe, and nothing wrong with that. It was just a lot. So yeah. After I got home, I did another one of my little workouts on the treadmill, watched Pressure Cooker. So good. I think I'm only on like episode 4, but it's kind of nice watching a show this way. I will save them all as like treadmill shows. Like if there's a show I can binge watch in the comfort of my bed, I will binge watch it. I will not wait to watch it. But it's nice to have a show like Pressure Cooker where I'm just watching it like every in half-hour intervals. Then I got some Happy Mail from Amazon, which was a different band for my Apple Watch that I can use with more like casual outfits, because I have like the white silicone band, which is great for work because it's thick and I can easily like clean it. But I wanted something that'll look a lot nicer with just like in casual everyday wear. And then I binge watched some of Bridgerton because I was really tired and I just needed a comfort show to watch. So I was watching rewatching the 2nd season of Bridgerton and wondering when the 3rd season was going to come out. So then on Wednesday, same old, went to work, and then I read a bit more. Actually, I read a lot of the Love Con. I read it on the way to work and on the way back, and got through a really hefty chunk of it. Then I got home and there was ScribblePrintsCo Happy Mail waiting for me. It was a lot of the pieces, a lot of like foil and stuff that I needed and wanted for the Valentine's Day spreads in February. So that was nice. And then I FaceTimed Nick and we had our like weekly Wednesday movie night, and we watched Night at the Roxbury, which was so funny. We're kind of like on this whole, like we kind of just went like 70s, 80s, and then the 90s sort of movie binge watching. I think we want to watch more, but I don't know what to watch. So if you have any like recommendations that are like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s movies, and nothing like that I would have like, like Clueless and things like that. I don't know, just something. We also like binge watched American Pie. I think that was our foray into the 90s and the early 2000s. But it was a lot of fun to get to binge watch that, but that was this weekend. So yeah, anyway, moving on to Thursday, I went to work again, and I went to Sweet Green for lunch because one of my friends on Instagram, whose name is also Nick, keeps posting about his salads that he gets at his work lunches, and I'm like, what is this salad that you are eating? Like, you are ranting and raving about it, and it's like the best thing you've ever eaten. And I'm like, what is this salad? And he's like, oh, it's from Sweet Green. And I was like, oh, there's one by my job. I'm like, what do you get? Because I never know what to order from this place. Like, it's really, I've been into a Sweet Green once, and it's basically just a pickup wall, and then there's a counter, but it's really confusing like where to order. So I was just like, tell me exactly what to order. And so I ordered it on the app, and then I picked it up, and it was delicious. It was expensive, but it was delicious. It was really filling for the time being, but I got hungry so fast after eating it. But that's what you get when you're eating a salad. And it was like the buffalo chicken salad or the buffalo chicken bowl kind of thing. It was really, really good. Then I finished reading The Love Con after work. I also came home and took a bath. I was gonna work out and go on the treadmill again, but there's something about Wednesdays and Thursdays where I'm just like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. But I'm glad that like over the weekend, if I'm not doing anything, like I went to Nick's this weekend and then I got home really late, so I didn't get on the treadmill over the weekend. But knowing that I'll still, like, if I'm free, I'll do it on the weekend makes me feel like it's okay that I'm not doing it Wednesday and Thursday. So I took a bath instead, and then I filmed my February lineup, which if you still haven't seen that yet, go ahead and watch it. It is linked somewhere. I just go on the page. I don't know if I link it in the description. If I remember to, I will link it down below, but you guys can find it. I believe in you. And then all I did for the rest of Thursday was relax. I think I looked up more outfits for EDC. I looked up stickers I wanted to buy. I am planning my attack. I need to figure out, what underlays I would need for kits in May and March. The reason I say May is because it's like my birthday, Greece, and then Vegas. So I need to figure out like what underlays and how many I need for that. I was just like brainstorming it, but I really have to sit down and do that like soon. Then moving on to Friday, which always gets the most little stickers, I published my plan with me, so the prosperity one and my first no ink spread. Then I got to doing some things on the planner. Planning time is very vague. I don't actually know what I did, but I played with my planner. What did I do? I probably planned out some of the full boxes for the February spreads. Oh, this was the day I was going to actually pre-plan the base of some spreads, but then didn't because I realized I was getting my nails done in the afternoon on this day, and they would be Valentine's Day themed. Like, they're the nails that you see now. So, if you, look, there's, little hearts on, two of the nails. They're very cute. You can't really notice it if I don't, make you look at them. But it was worth it. It was worth waiting. I did go in a little worky workout. Okay, so I got on the treadmill before I had to leave for Pennsylvania and before my nail appointment. So I got a little walk in, very proud of myself. And then right before I was about to leave, I got one of my first EDC outfits in the mail, and I cackled and wheezed laughing. When I put it on, it's perfect. It's excellent, but it's it's me, but like if I was like a raver girl. The outfit is super awesome. I do need to find something to put underneath the see-through top, but it's so cool and so fun. I showed it to my mom and she goes, "You look naked. I can see your lady bits." She didn't say lady bits. I can see your lady bits. I was like, yeah, isn't this awesome? Yeah, so she like low-key liked it, and so I can't wait to wear it, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with the little underpinning shirt. But I'm excited for my other outfits now. I know the second outfit, I'm still waiting for it. Hopefully it comes. I think I ordered it from like a sketchy website. And then as far as the third outfit, there's a really cute one that I want to get, and it's like tassels and hearts and lavender, but for some reason those pieces are like $100 a pop. So it's like the shirt is $100, the bottoms are $100, and then like the kimono cardigan jacket is $160. And I was like, oh God, but it's so pretty. And if I was a rich girl, I would wear it. I would buy it in a heartbeat, but I'm not, so I won't. So yeah, so it was really exciting getting that before I left. I was going to bring it to Nick's house to show him, and then I forgot it. So he gets to see it another time. Then I went to go get my nails done. I got this cute little Valentine's Day manicure. It's pastel, and the hearts are a little pale, but like, and I kind of forget that my nails look like this, but it's cute when I remember. So I like them. I like them a lot. Then I drove to Pennsylvania. I went to Nick's house, and then we had dinner at an Indian restaurant, and it was so good. I feel like, had he ever eaten in that restaurant before? I know he's gotten it as takeout, and I've only ever had it as takeout at his house, but then we went to the restaurant and we dined in, and it was so much better. Ooh, it was so good. And then we had a little movie night on a Friday night, and we decided to watch American Pie. We watched the first one, and then I was like, do you want to watch the second one? And he was like, I guess. And I was like, cool. I also want to watch the second one. So we had like a little American Pie double feature. Then moving on to Saturday, I marked that we did a little snuggling because we just love to cuddle. And then I had earlier in the week asked Nick if we could go out on a date, and he was like, sure. So he planned a little date for us. Then we went somewhere called Peddler's Village, and they had a lot of cute shops and things like that. So we just walked around, and it was a beautiful day. It was kind of chilly, but like a good kind of chilly where like it means you're not going to be sweating while you walk around. So I marked that. We went to a coffee shop, and it was a place called Mama Hawk's. I ordered a cinnamon latte, but they had a special latte called the cinnamon bun latte, which they put up straight up icing into it. And I think they misheard me and they thought I wanted the cinnamon bun latte. So I ended up with that one, and it was kind of sweet. And Nick was like, do you want to go tell them like that they gave you the wrong thing? And I was like, absolutely not. I would never. So I tried drinking it. He got an espresso, so I tried sort of like killing the sweetness by pouring some of his espresso into the drink, and it kind of helped, but kind of didn't. Then of course we found a bookshop, so I went in there and I bought the book I'm currently reading, which is something Wisteria Lady Scoundrels of the Wisteria Society. It's a very long title. So I got that book, and then this is a very small bookshop, and somehow they had the book that I needed to get for February for book club. So I picked that one up as well. So one was a book club and one was an oops. Should not have been buying a book, but at least I'm reading it now. So it's not going to go on my bookshelf unread, which is not a very good explanation, but there we are. Then we had lunch at a restaurant in Peddler's Village, and it was satisfactory. And then we just got home and we laid around. We were watching like TikToks, and Nick had a book he needed to read, and so I just started reading the Wisteria Lady Scoundrel book, and it was really cute because we were just both in bed reading. So I marked that, and then I put down a sticker that says "With my love." I was gonna put "relax," but then I saw the "With my love" sticker, and I'm like, I've never used that one before, so I'm gonna use it because it's cute. And then we went to go get pizza for dinner. I think I also got my period this day, and I really wanted a Coke. Like, I have not had a Coke in so long, and it tasted so good. So we had pizza and a Coke, and it was delicious. And then we spent the night watching the last two American Pies. So American Wedding, and then the American Pie Reunion, which was the only one of the four that I had never seen before. I didn't remember a lot of any of the American Pie movies, but I had never watched the reunion one. So it was fun. The second one was my favorite. because it was just the best. Then last but not least, on Sunday, there was more snuggling. It took us forever to get out of bed. And then, what's it called? It was the championship playoffs. I don't know. But it was basically the Eagles versus the 49ers, and whoever won got to go to the Super Bowl. And I remember coming downstairs at Nick's house, and I was wearing like a blue flannel and a blue like baby doll t-shirt, and Nick's mom was like, "Where's your bird's green?" And I was like, I knew I should have stolen Nick's jersey, because Nick had like one of the Eagles jerseys laying on the floor in his room, and I was like, everything is telling me I needed to put that on. So I got upstairs and I changed and I put the jersey on, and then eventually throughout the day, Nick was like, "Do you want to just keep that?" And I was like, yes, I do. He let me keep it so he could buy a new one, but like, what does it matter to me who's on the back of my shirt? And I was like, yes, Eagles jersey acquired. One of them. Then after that, we had to drive his mom to the airport, so we did that. We picked up some chicken wings for the game. I was actually going to go home, but then I feel like because it was like the championship, playoff, whatever, like this, like I wanted to watch the game. And I'm glad I did, because it was hilarious. Sports are so fun. But we stopped by Wawa because Wawa is a must. And I got my little Colombian coffee with Irish cream. That is the go-to move. And then we watched the game with his dad. And it was really an interesting game. And then there was a fight that broke out. There were 2 fights that broke out. And the highlight of that fight was that like 4 different penalty flags went in the air, like just like poof, like confetti. It was so funny. Then I drove back home with my check engine light on in my car, which was super fun. And then I spent the rest of the night relaxing and preparing for the work week ahead. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching this plan with me. I really hope you enjoyed this ramble of a dialogue with me, myself, and I. I really like how this week turned out, but I'm ready to put the wintry kits behind me and get to planning with all the lovey-dovey kits. I'm just so excited. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.